Hey, what's up everyone? I want to give you a quick tour of the pizza oven that I built in my backyard. I'm hoping that maybe this video will inspire you to build one in your backyard too. First off, I collected a lot of stones. Then I found a spot where I wanted to build the pizza oven in my backyard. I took a shovel and dug out the topsoil so I'd have a good base for the foundation, and then I just started piling up rocks in a pile. I used cement that I mixed up to mortar all the cracks. Next, I got a bunch of sand and a bunch of clay in buckets. And you're going to need some fire brick, don't forget that. I tested different ratios of sand to clay, but in the end I went with a mix of 1 part clay to 1 part sand. I built an air gap using beer bottles, and then I put down my fire brick on top of the foundation. I poured a slab around the fire bricks to hold them in place, and then I started working on the archway. The bricks for the archway do not need to be fire brick. Any old brick will do. When you're done with the archway, you're going to create the negative space of the inside of the oven by piling up wet sand in a mound. And then you cover the wet sand with wet newspaper. So you have something that looks like this. Then finally you cover the whole thing with your sand, clay, and straw mix. And don't forget to throw in a stovepipe. I use a 6-inch stovepipe for your stack. Oh yeah, and the neighbors stopped by to check out what we were doing. When it was all done, you gotta throw a roof over it because you gotta protect your oven from something. And I forgot to mention, you're gonna pull all the sand out through the doorway when you're done. And then it's time to get down to cooking pizzas. It takes a long time to get the oven warm enough to bake pizzas or whatever you're gonna bake in there. So I recommend if you're gonna do it, you make a lot of pizzas. John's good. What are we doing, Jeremy?
Making pizza, dough. I'm making a lot of it because there's like 16 people potentially coming.
And what are the ingredients?
Flour, yeast, salt, water.
You got it, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. When I first started making pizzas in my pizza oven, it was a lot of work, and I usually got stressed out and wasn't really able to enjoy the party that I was throwing. But the more you do it, the easier it gets, and I recommend getting some help, like I've gotten Cherby to help me here.
Come on, baby.
Wasn't recording. Again.
Thanks for the compliment.
There we go. Doing great. Nice job, Tibbs. Go. Ta-da. Then cover it with that. And we're going to let it rise for a couple hours, and then we're going to take it out, separate it into 4 sections, and put it on a baking sheet and throw it in the refrigerator. True story.
Dad, are you videoing?
What?
Can you start over, please?
This is Cherby, pizza dough kneading and breakdancing at the same time. It's pizza, it's dough breakdancing?
Oh, dough dancing, dough breaking?
Dough dancing? We're not sure. We're still workshopping the name, but
Break kneading?
he's definitely taking it to another level. I mean, this is not your average. This is
different breed.
Yeah, this is above and beyond. We don't quite know what's going on, but it's pretty sick. This oven is built based on a book that I read called The Bread Ovens of Quebec. And it's a Cobb oven, which are Cobb style construction, which is clay, sand, and straw mixed into brick. And it hardens. First time you build a fire in it, you want to start with a really small fire and then gradually build it up so it cures the oven over time and it won't crack. And then once it's cured, you're good to go. You can make rip-roaring fires in it and cook pizza. One thing they talk about in the book that's really important when you're building your own oven is that they surveyed all the bread ovens they could find in Quebec and found that all the ones that worked the best had the same ratio of the height of the archway to the height of the dome, and that magic number is 63%. So your archway on your bread oven, on your pizza oven, should be 63% of the height of the inside of the dome.
Laura.
it looks like I do what Cool. Thank you.
What is wrong with you?
Mom, what does this mean?
What is
Yeah.
There was like one with the old man with the white beard. Hey, I
How's it going, Tabby?
Super duper.
What you cooking in there?
Gluten-free pizza.
Nice for Grammy.
Yeah.
How's it looking?
All right, just put it in.
Beautiful. Any way you want.
I do. I take medication.
I don't tell a camera person how to do their job. One of my favorite pizzas to make is just a garlic herb pizza. I take fresh herbs from the garden. I got thyme, oregano, and rosemary. Chop them up real fine, and then I sprinkle them over the pizza dough with olive oil, salt, pepper, and some chopped garlic. And it tastes amazing. My only question is it really technically still pizza, or am I just making bread? I don't know. It's good. You should really try it. And it's important to take a moment to congratulate yourself on a party well thrown. That's it. Bask in the glory. Thanks for watching. I hope this video inspires you to build a pizza oven in your backyard.